Hey guys, it's Rick from RC Custom Studio and RickAdkins.com. Thanks for joining me today. And this is a different video than what we normally do because I'm going to give you a tour of my new clean craft room. Yes, the studio is clean. So y'all all know that means I'm not going to be able to find a dang thing for the next month or two. So I'm going to turn you around and I'm going to show you the space. Besides the art area is not clean yet. It's still got Christmas stuff that needs to be gone away, so c'est la vie. But this is, we're going to turn the camera around.
Back, we have just came up the stairs. This is my computer area, and you can see my wall of cards. These are all cards that have our current products. And I'm hand holding, so I know yours might be shaky, and I'm sorry about that. There's my computer, my station, my rack of cards. We turn around, and there's my big desk that has my flat files underneath. Actually, the flat files is what's holding the table up. I utilize that as to make a table. The boxes on that side, on the right-hand side, those are that's stuff to be donated. And so that's going to get donated and go away. And I have my fall retreat projects are out, getting ready to be sorted, cut and sorted this week. I'm going to move around. We're going to come over. This is what you see when you turn to the right and come up the stairs. So this is right here is my card storage. These are all cards that are ready to go out or to be purchased, whatever. And there is my recycled cabinets that I found in the trash. And I was like, oh my God, they're the perfect thing. So I totally went and got them. And then so I've got a makeshift countertop on there for now. But this is going to be my mailing station over here. Everything's there that needs to be sorted to mail and get out. I still got to find homes for a few things, like right here. And those cups got to go in the house. But this is an ink pad storage that a friend gave me. Her husband gave it to her. And I know I just turned y'all. And she didn't use it anymore and asked me if I wanted it. And I was like, heck yeah. Heck yeah, I want it. Okay, up here, here's my little rolling cart thingy that I got to find a new home for. These are parts and pieces of paper pumpkin kits that I've did some of them, didn't finish them, or something, or just they had extra pieces that didn't have anything. So that's that container. And then these containers are all empty. And then I have some kits down there. Those are old kits. We're not going to go through everything. This is all my junk drawer, basically. It's pretty much is what it is. It's a junk drawer. As you can see, the Stamp-A-Majigs, I still have those. I thought, why get rid of those? But I have some washi tape I don't even use. Besides Adkins. This is my watercolor and marker storage drawer. And yes, I have a Xyron. No, I don't know how to use it. Hence is why it's in there. This drawer is just mailing supplies. It's just plastic. Underneath is more mailing supplies for all my classes and stuff. And then this cabinet contains more kits and just general junk. And there's some stuff for retreat goodies down there. And then this side has my ink refills and just miscellaneous stuff. Okay, as we come in past the storage area, there's another look at the big table. Underneath, on both sides, I have room to store stuff. So I have extra postage things down here. I have extra cards on this side stacked up. And then this is a container that I purchased at a yard sale, I believe. And it's pretty much empty. Then I have my cutters down through here on this side. We'll go over this in just a second, but I'm going to flip you around. This is my paper storage, or one of the paper storage areas. Over here in this cabinet is retired DSP that has been opened. And Charles is going to be teaching junk journal classes online for a new company. And so he gets access to all that retired DSP. And then here's my cardstock. Underneath, I have extra cardstock stored down here, an extra photo booth, and extra crap. This is designer sheets paper I've got to cut to get out to make into kits for ordering kits. And then I have miscellaneous stuff down here. My cardstock obviously needs to be lined back up. Up here is just extra storage. Those are retreat goodies, pillow gifts. So if you're taking my retreat, don't look. Those are little pillow gifts that I've started on to get finished. And then there's ink spots that I need to find a home for. My card storage that I haven't got finished yet. Here's the restroom. Over in here, this entire section right here is photo props and my photo booth. This cabinet contains photo props, and so does these drawers. All that is photo props. And I have some backdrops right here on the side. Here's my basket of bags. And right here on my baker's rack, I have all my catalogs from past catalogs. Stampin' Success magazines, which we no longer make, and my Big Shot platforms are up there in that basket, and just miscellaneous notebooks that I keep stuff in. Over here is my new die cutting station. Yes, I have a die cutting station now. I get to keep my stamp cut and emboss machine just out on the counter. And I have my dies out. My embossing folders are down here in these baskets. I have my Big Shots out down here for storage in case I need them. Down below here is art supplies that I have. And some projects that are stored. Past projects. But they're my, all my printmaking supplies are down there. And my liquid watercolors. Alright, over here in these containers, I have Prize Patrol gifts, and those are pillow gifts / 3D items that I can use to make 3D items. Down here in the very bottom container, we're not going to open it, are my classroom easels that I used to teach with, and those are Christmas boxes that I purchased to do Christmas gifts with for something. I don't know. Here are my extra ink pads and along with projects. And those are actually photo props up there. And it used to be my ribbon storage. Now it just contains my excess ribbon. Plus it's a great place to store other things. And these are just some things up here on the top shelves that I have collected and I've gotten cards for. And yes, there's only 75 days, or as you see this, there'll be 74 days to Christmas. It's a project we made a couple years ago at a stamp camp that I was part of. And if you're wondering what this right here beadboard thing is, well, the people that used to own the house had gym equipment up here for their son who was a wrestler. And so they bolted some piece of equipment to the wall. Don't ask me, don't know. And I don't know how to get it off. So it's just there. I try to keep something there so you can't really see it. But we'll look at the die cutting station a little bit. I've got the emboss machine on a mat where it's non-slip. And then I have these are my extra pieces of cardstock that I've been cutting on. And then I have my little trash bin and my little bowl for my washi tape to hold my dies if I need it. My magnetic bowls are right here. And then I even have a place to leave out my die brush. I'm so excited. And then this is just general tools that I might need. Alright, you can see my big photo lights. This is my video area. We're going to go around. I have my watercolor stored down here in this basket and the supplies for that. And these are my rolling carts that I use to travel with. And then this is just kits I need to deal with, paper pumpkin stuff I need to deal with. This rolling cart right here is all my watercolor supplies. Everything on here is for watercoloring. So that's all in coloring, but mostly watercolors. All kinds of different watercolor pencils, ink tint pencils, brush markers, paintbrushes. All my watercolor supplies are stored down through there. This cart is just a general catch-all. I have my colored pencils and some art paper down there. Stamping Up our current coffee cups. The mini coffee cups are down there. And then just my general, adhesives are up here on the top where I can grab. This right here is my little scrap bucket that I'm working out of. My 6x6 paper storage is right here. My trash can. And my working area. This is where you see me when I'm filming videos. This is where I'm filming at. Over here are my holiday stamps right here. Those are all holiday related items. The ribbons down here, those 2 rows are nothing but holiday stamp sets. Besides these 2 things right here, which are the gold foil paper thingies. Up here in these are my embellishments and my stencils. And as I said, that's just excess ribbon. I have one of the little... On top of the tin is my shaker domes. I got those stored up there. Okay, in my bookcase that used to hold all my stamps now holds all my tools. Okay, so I have little containers, and I just picked these up at Walmart Walmart. But this is all ink spots in these little containers right here. I took the extra ones that have multiples and put them in over there that are not open. I'm going to make a cute little display with them. These are my stamparatuses. My note cards are up here in this little freezer bin. Up on top, you can see my personalized stamps. And these containers have different tools. These are my video tools. And then just miscellaneous little bowls. Drawing pencils. Because you got to have drawing pencils. And here are all my aqua painters and watercolor supplies. And then my watercolor pencils are down here along with my gouache and my gold watercolors I made. Here are my ink blending brushes and sponge rollers that I've actually grown quite fond of, by the way. I wasn't too sure about the sponge rollers. My stamp jammy, one of them, and just pens and pencils and little miscellaneous ink spots. Here are the silicone mats and some old stencils and just little miscellaneous stuff in there. That's my scissors and my crocodile. And these are team gifts that need to be given out, and then also customer gifts that will be going out. Over here is all my adhesives. I need to order more glue dots. I've only got one. My Stampin' Seal. I need to order a few more Stampin' Seal Plus too, it looks like. And I still have a few snail. This is my game drawer for bingo night, which will be coming up soon. This is my stamp cleaning drawer. Down here is just a miscellaneous drawer. Here's all my Stampin' Up packaging supplies in here that I can pull out and work on different gift packaging ideas. I've got my catalog stacked up here. All my unused sponges. My other sponges are over in those cabinets over there. Those are just the unused ones. Down here is just more little tools. And that needs to go over to the Stamparatus. My mats. Cardstock that needs to be moved. Miscellaneous stuff. miscellaneous stuff. This projects I'm working on. Magnetic sheets. All my 6x8 plastic bags. More pens that I didn't find homes for. Over here in this cabinet are all my cardstock that I'm working with. So I have one pack of each cardstock or two over here in my bookcase, and I have it in rainbow order, which is strange because the other side is color family. But over here I have it in rainbow order, and this is the cardstock I work with when I'm over designing. And then these little job ticket sleeves hold all the scraps, and I can work in out of the scraps first. And what I did is I just took a punch and punched out a piece of the cardstock and stapled it to the job ticket sleeve. And I ordered those off Amazon. I'll try to remember to link those for y'all. Up here are the current kits that some of them I have done, some of them I have not done. I need to get on those. Up here's my white cardstock and my in colors card bases. These are all pre-cut card bases in all the colors. Here's just pre-cut cardstock up in here. See, next row, we've got more of the cardstock here. These are extra blocks. These are swaps that I received. I have all my envelopes stored here, some tools. Down here is some extra cardstock, memory and more album stuff, some just extra stamp cases, memory more stuff, and some packaging supplies that I need. Down here is the most important container in the whole place. It's all the sweets. Okay, turn it around on the other side. We have just extra storage, and most of this is all just art supplies. But I do have my designer series paper stored here, and it's stored by catalog that needs to be pulled up. Up here is the current annual catalog. This is holiday. This is foils and specialty paper. This is the 12 by 12 cardstock. Actually, this is just specialty paper. Yeah. Extra overflow and specialty papers. Down here is the foils and some glimmer paper. And then some more holiday specialty paper. So one thing I don't like about these, they kind of just move around. So I don't really like that, but I'm working with it. And this basket down here is past projects that I need to get rid of. Then we have, these are my cards that are going to be going out. Here in this cabinet we have all the stamp sets from the annual catalog that I have, plus a few other little project odds and ends. Down at the very bottom are the only retired stuff that I kept, which wasn't a lot. It was just a certain little things that I couldn't get rid of. Down here is my paper pumpkin stamp sets, and I got to finish organizing those. So I have them in plastic envelopes, and I just have white cardstock behind them. I just need to label them and put them in the right category. That second shelf is pretty much empty. It's just extra storage. There's all the lovely stamp sets. And we come up, we have our ink storage. This is all the Stampin' Up! Storage containers. And I have them stored by color family. We have neutrals. And what I do is I put everything for one family in one section. Like this is all my neutral stuff with the re-inkers, the neutral markers, and then my ribbons stored down below. Same thing going all the way across. It's how I chose to organize with the Stampin' Up! Organizing storage system. And I love it. I think it's fabulous. So that's that. We pan over. This is more display storage up there. And some of my wood blocks that I have stored that I love. Over here is just an old mailing cabinet, sorting cabinet. And I found it at a yard sale. And it's perfect to store my punches in. So all these up through here are all current punches. I did keep a few retired punches, just basically circles was all I kept because I can't get rid of them. They're like my favorite. And then I have extra ink pads stored here that I have didn't have room for in the storage unit over there, or they don't fit. So now let's span over and we'll look at closer at the table. Now what I'm doing with my table is not only do I have an area to sort classes with, but I also have a cutting area now. I have my cutting area right here. That I have my Carl cutter and my Stampin' Up cutter. This is the older one. I have it all, it can stay out. I can cut and do what I have to do for classes, and then I can sit and sort through my boxes. And this is all the Christmas class for my fall retreat. We're doing Christmas, Halloween, and fall. So that's the fall, that's the Christmas class if you're in that. Getting a little sneak peek. Over on this side is all of our fall, and I just have little baskets that I have everything in, and when I start cutting, I can just sort everything into the different containers that they go in. Alright, that's the new room, and you can see my artwork back there on the wall. I hope that y'all like this little studio tour. I hope that y'all got a little storage tips somewhere along the way. Most of my storage came from either Walmart or other discount places. Besides the Stampin' Up storage, you know, hey, you gotta have it. Alright, I will talk to you later. Bye guys, love you.